I just want to kind of share this big pen oak that we laid out here in this video. If you notice, it looks a little ugly there coming up to it. This big old piece of the tree broke out, which is actually why they called us. They were kind of afraid that the rest of the tree was going to break out as well. There's still two more big leads up in the top, and so I'm kind of with them on that. We actually went up in the bucket truck and was able to take a bunch of weight off the back, and also not necessarily just weight, but also I was kind of afraid that it might want to swipe the house as it come down. Because we were kind of afraid of these other tops breaking out, we went ahead and put a rope in each one to these rope pullers down here on the tree. We got them pretty tight and then just kind of left them. But the real pull is going to be with the bucket truck with a whole nother line below the union up there, and so that way we don't actually pull one of the tops out. And so we're just going to go ahead and sink into this with the 500i 36-inch bar. We don't quite get through all the way, and you'll be able to see that, and I kind of struggled with it a little bit, and looking back on it, I probably would have just come out and cut from the other side is what I should have done, but I didn't, and it worked out. Same thing with the back cut you'll see here after a little bit. I try to cut it all from one side, and I'm not really sure why I did that, but it at the very end I switched sides, and it worked out just fine. And but anyways, pretty good sized tree. We're just above the swell here. I've kind of learned my lesson. If you don't have to cut down in that swell, just to leave it alone, and kind of a more comfortable height. I didn't want to cut too high because we do need to clear the buildings, so it needs to make it so far. And you'll see here after a little bit, it's a real tight squeeze. Might not look like it so far, but it's a real tight spot there. And so I'll just go ahead and play this out for a little bit. High on your side. Uphill, but if I can get it to not go uphill, then it'll be great. This tree was definitely a lot of fun, and pretty tight little spot here, and but just definitely just fit, and just even brushed the house a little bit, as you'll see here as it come down, and but all worked out great. I just want to say thank you for watching, and I hope you tune in to the next video.
Apparently that's how you do that.